What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today I'm going to read a Teamsters post from the 19th, an announcement of a negotiation with Anheuser-Busch. I want to use this as an example to show how it is that you can use the bully pulpit, you can use public pressure and a public information campaign to put pressure on the company to bargain fairly, because the Teamsters did it expertly with UPS. UAW is doing a great job with the big three. We'll see how that turns out. And now we have this announcement from the Teamsters, which is announcing another negotiation. We're talking about 5,000 brewery workers. We'll see how this turns out. But I do love how bold, how demanding, how forceful, and how public these campaigns have been. Because when you shine a light on things, corruption gets revealed and it has to hide. It doesn't do well in sunlight. It's like a virus. It doesn't do well in sunlight. Sunlight is a natural disinfectant. Putting light on how things are makes the CEOs have to be like, ooh, they're not going to like us if this gets out, so we need to go ahead and negotiate proper and get these guys paid and fairly dealt with. So let's take a listen to what the Teamsters had to say. And here's the post. Teamsters to Anheuser-Busch. Next round is on you. Anheuser-Busch, Teamsters, and the Teamsters Brewery, Bakery, and Soft Drink Conference kicked off negotiations on Monday for a new contract protecting 5,000 brewery workers nationwide. The Teamsters drew a blueprint to win the most historic contract for our members at UPS. And we will build on that momentum to ensure another billion-dollar company pays our members their worth, said Teamsters General President Sean M. O'Brien. Anheuser-Busch will reward rank-and-file Teamsters for their sacrifices during the pandemic, right the wrongs of previous worker concessions, and improve the wages, health care, and retirement benefits for the thousands of American families that make this company so successful the world over. The Teamsters represent production workers at 12 U.S. breweries for Anheuser-Busch InBev, the largest beer maker in the world. Negotiations for a new agreement began September 18th in St. Petersburg, Florida. The current contract expires February 29th, 2024. Anheuser-Busch loves to use hardworking Teamsters when advertising its Made in America brand, so it's only fitting the company put its money where its mouth is, said Jeff Padellaro, director of the Teamsters Brewery, Bakery, and Soft Drink Conference. Teamsters, having been picking up the tab for this company for too long, to Anheuser-Busch we say, the next round is on you. Anheuser-Busch Teamsters are demanding the strongest possible contract that eliminates a two-tier healthcare system, improves wages, and establishes more robust job security across its brewery infrastructure. The Teamsters negotiating committee includes rank-and-file Anheuser-Busch workers from around the country. We saw how our fellow Teamsters won big at UPS, and we want a similar outcome for a strong new contract, especially in light of the challenges workers overcame during the pandemic, said Ryan Smith, a Teamsters negotiating committee member. The hard work we put in every day has earned us our fair share of Anheuser-Busch's enormous success. That's very, very true. But did you hear that one part? The Teamsters negotiating committee includes rank-and-file Anheuser-Busch workers from around the country. Now, why would the Teamsters put rank-and-file members on their negotiating team? Maybe it's because the rank-and-file members are the closest to the actual work and conditions of the job and can provide specific insight into what is needed on a job site. It's actually very smart to include rank-and-file members on your negotiating committee, because it increases the effectiveness of your negotiating positions, and it also ensures a more robust and fairer contract because you are including the actual field working man or woman or sibling in the process. So you're bringing yourself closer to the field conditions. Lord knows that the perches from the ivory towers make the field very hard to see because you're too far removed. And unless you get down in the dirt, you can't see what's really there. So it's ingenious to bring in rank and file members on the negotiating committee to provide that field experience to the negotiating team on behalf of the members. Bravo, Teamsters. Great job. There you have it, folks. A bold and public statement talking to Anheuser-Busch and letting them know exactly where they are, where the two sides are, and what is expected in this negotiation, and not being shy about it and talking about it behind closed doors, behind the security of a gag order. They're bold, they're public, they're bringing the membership into the negotiations in an effort to truly fight for a robust, grand contract, record contract for their membership. Bravo. Let's take note. My name's Eric. You're watching Union Minded. Remember, the fight is not left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. And remember, there could be no union without you and I front and center. Peace.